What's up, y'all? It's the Bouchbag. Miss Bouchbag. To you. Okay. I don't think this video is going to be very long because I wasn't taking down the most notes. It's pretty fairly easy to get through and everything. This episode was basically all about Joseline's having Bella, whatever her name is, right? So her whole special delivery thing. It's about 7:40 a.m. I just finished watching the show. I got on my little turban thing that, why is my head too small for this turban thing? So I be trying to roll it up and all kind of stuff, because if I bring it down, it just look dumb. I'm like, that ain't how it's supposed to go. That just look like a headscarf. It ain't cute, like a little wrap or nothing. I'm like, ugh, child. Whatever. I got my hair in 2 braids, but they look messy because I slept on them, so I don't feel like redoing them, and that's how it's been to go down. All right, so Joseline is talking to her 2 baby shower planners, a chick named Mimi, and I think the other chick named is Shani, right? She wants strippers. Shani is adamantly against it. Mimi is like, okay. She's like, no, bitch, not okay. Like, our name is gonna be on this. Like, we can't have no damn strippers at a baby shower. She don't want no baby shower games, none of that stuff. She basically want a party. A regular ass motherfucking party is what she fucking want. And just for it to be called a damn baby shower. So, yeah. And she want a cootie cat cake. First of all, it made me laugh because not too many people say cootie cat. People say coochie and all kind of stuff, and I probably say coochie when making videos and things like that. But in regular life, I was brought up to say cootie cat. Even my mother say that. When she be talking about it, she be like, well, do your cootie cat do this? Well, what about your cootie? Okay, so I've been saying that my whole life, so that just made me laugh that she says that. But yeah, she wants the cake to be like a birth. A person that looks like her giving birth with pubic hair. Why do they have to have pubic hair? First of all, I'm certain that she shaves because she was a stripper, right? But yeah, she want cootie cat hair and everything. All right, so her brother, they're at the store. Her brother's name is Kermit. I'm upset that his name is Kermit because he's kind of a cute little boy, right? Cute little brother. Cute young man. But their name, and then even shortening it and calling him Kermit is not making it any better, because that's the same thing that Miss Piggy called Kermit, right? Hey, Kermit. Yeah, it's the same, so not sexier. We're gonna have to just call that nigga K. What up, K? Alright, yeah, that's gonna have to do. Kermit is apparently having a baby too. His girlfriend is 6 months pregnant, and Joseline is thinking that he might be a deadbeat dad because I guess he's not really with the girl. So she's telling him how hard it is to be a single mother. Like, don't he know? And he was like, yeah, mommy told us. She was like, why the fuck would you be like that? So apparently she's saying that she started working when she was a teenager because her mother had 6 kids, and she started contributing to the household, helping her mother with bills and money and helping her brother. So she's really proud of him. He's like the first one in their family to go to college, but he fucking up by getting this girl pregnant. Now she don't know what he gonna do. She act like he the girl. He just gonna keep on living his life like every other motherfucker that get a girl pregnant. But she's saying that she ain't gonna be really helping him, giving him money and all that stuff no more. All of the money that she gives will be for the baby, because that's the one that matters now. He got to grow up, he a man, all that sort of stuff. Now she wants to have a water birth, okay? So she decides that she's talking with her doula, and the doula's like, okay, a water birth is very healthy, all that sort of stuff, but if things start going the wrong direction, then we'll go to the hospital if we need to. And she's like, well, how we know if we have to go to the hospital? She was like, well, you'll be the barometer. You'll let us know if it's too much, if something wrong, and we'll decide like at that time. But Joseline really don't want to go. She really wants to have this water birth because she heard all this good stuff. I was so natural and such a easy way to bring the baby into the world without a lot of, you know, trauma and stress and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. The doula gives her a doll to take care of. One of them crying ass dolls that they give to them kids in school to make them hate kids and not want to have babies. Yeah, one of them. She at the gym working out with her trainer. Well, I see that all the time, okay, because I follow a lot of fitness things because I got like a fitness group and all of that stuff. If you didn't know about my fitness group, it's on Facebook. It's called Fit Naturals. It's about 25,000 women in it. Join if you want. Just type in Fit Naturals and you should see the group, okay. There's also a Fit Naturals Fitness Challenges that only has 25 people. That's also my group, but that's for challenges and you got to pay to be in there. But yeah, that's all me. But yeah, so I see people working out all the time. So she in there, she's trying to, you know, stay as fit as she can, especially with all the eating she doing. And, you know, being pregnant, you do have to put on some weight in order for the baby to be healthy, right? So she was like, well, I don't want to be, you know, depressed fat bitch. So when can I start working out, like, after the baby? And he was like, well, they say 6 weeks, but I think 4. Bitch, you better wait 6. She was like, I ain't got no time to be waiting 6 weeks. Why? What you gonna be doing that you don't have time to wait the 6 weeks before you start exercising again? And right now she's exercising like almost all the way up until the birth, so she should be just fucking fine. She's telling the trainer that her girlfriend Nikki wants to have some pregnant sex, and she was like, "But I don't know how we would do or whatever. Like, it's kind of nasty to have sex when you're pregnant. Do people do that?" And he was like, yeah, doggy style. She was like, can't do no doggy style. We both girls, okay? So he was like, well, how y'all do? Well, I mean, what you gonna do? She was like, we use our tongue. He was like, it seems boring. She was like, but will it taste the same when it's pregnant? He was like, yeah, it tastes the same. Okay, so he done ate some pregnant coochie. All right, so he apparently knows. Okay, Nikki comes in town, and it's the other chick, Nikki, that used to be on one of these Love and Hip Hop shows. Was it this one, or was it, I guess maybe LA? It was LA, right? But then, don't she go with, is his name Biz or Fizz or something like that? The little B2K guy, the little high yellow one that only like white girls? Well, his baby mama, Moniece, is black, but after that, he seemed to just not have no love for the black girls after that. But last time I'd seen this or seen that, she was his girlfriend, and Joseline was not feeling him at all. She felt like he was corny. She just wanted your girlfriend. Anyway, yeah, so Nikki is there. They in the bed. She oiling her belly up, and they talking all sweet and all of this. And she basically said that Nikki is the bomb in bed. She's like one of her best sexual partners. And she's thinking that an orgasm is going to help bring down Bonnie Bella. Or Belle. What is her name? I don't know if that's really going to work, though. I think when they say sex, I think they mean the regular penetration kind of sex. So unless there's going to be some toy usage, I do not know if anything's going to go down with Bonnie moving down any further or anything like that. I don't know if an orgasm is gonna help. I don't know if it's the pounding or the orgasm that does it. So if you know, let me know in the comments. All right. And yeah, Nikki came all the way from LA, so I did write it down. And apparently they did the do. She did some licking and whatever. They was kissing. There was a whole bunch of naughtiness going on the screen. All right. She's at the doctor with her brother, K. With her brother K. And Bonnie's heartbeat is really, really strong. And her brother is telling her, you know, not to worry, because she keeps on asking people, you think I'll be a good mother? You think I'll be a good mother? He was like, well, you don't even have to worry about being a good mother, because you're already a good mother. Like, you were like a second mom to me. You helped me. You basically helped raise me and everything. So, yeah. You're going to be a perfect mother. Everything's going to go well. And she's like, oh, thank you so much. And, you know, feeling all special and all type of shit like that. Her whole family is actually in town. So her mom, her sister, I don't write none of their names down, but you know. And her niece is even there. Her niece is pregnant too, and I think she said she only 19. And I'm like, okay, so your niece, your brother, y'all all have babies at the same time, child. Yeah, so they're all there to help her out, because I guess, you know, she's not really speaking to Stevie. She's gotta feel a little bit alone, and I think it's cute that they're all there. They're talking a whole bunch of Spanish, so they got all kind of subtitles. Essentially, the doll keep on crying, and she was like, this fucking doll. They got me taking care of this dumb shit, but my baby ain't gonna be acting like this. And yeah, basically she's thinking that Bonnie is not gonna be crying, and her mother is like, somebody lied to you. Girl, but all babies cry. She gonna cry no matter what, and it's gonna be annoying, and it's going to stress you the fuck out. But you gonna have to just suck it the fuck on up. Let me see. So then once again, she's asking, do you think I'll be a good mother? She was like, well, for me to say that you're a good mother, if you'd actually be a good mother, is two different things. So anybody could say it. We just gonna wait to see, motherfucker. I mean, how the fuck I know if you're a good mother? Let me stop. But she's like, all right, well, mommy, after I give birth, I'm probably gonna need you for like 2 weeks. And her mother's like, I'll come, I'll be with you, I'll take care of you. She was like, you sure? You promise? I thought it was cute. They did a little pinky promise. That her mother will hop on a plane to be out there with her for 2 weeks. I think she gonna need it for more than 2 weeks, girl. Please, 2 weeks. And then Kermit came. Damn dog just keep on crying and shit. So she was like, well, her mother's gonna be showing her how to be a mother, how to do shit right, since she had 6 kids and blah blah blah. So she's in there watching her mother put a diaper on the baby, like she didn't know how to do that. Then her brother come and just shut the damn doll up. So he's like, no, you just you shake it like this. They were like, you can't shake no baby. He don't mean shake, he mean rock. The baby was like, silence. They're like, oh, okay, Kermit, I see that. I see you got baby skills. Okay, that's what you need, since you're gonna be a daddy. Since you're gonna be a dad. Just like she said, what you gonna do for this baby? He was like, I'm gonna get a job. What else am I gonna do? What answer did you want? Joseline comes with Kay to see the strippers. So she's meeting up with Shawnee and Mimi. There are a lot of people named Mimi on this motherfucking show. It must be an enormous amount of Mimis all over and all up and through Atlanta. Anyway, these little ballerinas come down the steps with their little see-through plastic skirts on and everything, and I'm like, woo-wee, they are thin and pretty flat-chested as well. I'm like, Joseline is not impressed. She was like, what the? These are strippers? She was like, yeah, that's cute and everything, but I expressly asked for strippers. And then Mimi is like, girls. And then the strippers came down and they jiggling and flopping their asses all over the place. And she was like, oh, they got big juicy asses and diamonds, and I know this party gonna be lit. This is the most ghetto and ridiculous fucking thing that girl. But you know, she's a stripper, so she is not going to see the tagginess of the whole damn thing. Yeah, so she is loving the strippers. Her brother seems to be enjoying them as well. Yeah. So she's in there, but okay, the way that she's treating them, like they like really really cool friends. I'm like, I'm hoping that they friends, because she calling them all kinds of bitches. And Shawnee is pissed about these strippers. She was like, this is dumb, and our name is attached to this. I thought Joseline was about to fire her, because she was like, this is not cool, this is not cute, this is tacky, whatever. And Joseline was like, you know what, you could. And I don't think she never even finished the sentence, but I sure thought Shawnee was out the door. All right. They went to go and check out the food. So there was shrimp cocktail, fried lobster, asparagus, and apparently the shit was banging. Now, I just been hearing a lot of shit about fried lobster, and I am thinking I'm gonna have to just fucking have it at this point, because it sounds people are like, oh, it'll just ruin a lobster. But people like that shit juicy and succulent. And I love things that are succulent, okay? Especially stuff that I already like, even when it's just regular. So if it's even more extra deliciousness, I couldn't imagine me not wanting that. So yeah, I'm all over finding me some fried lobster somewhere in motherfucking LA. If somebody know where that's at, please let me know so I can go and hop on board. So basically, since Joseline loved the food so much, she was like, okay, you know what, Shawnee, bitch, you delegated to the food. Okay, you do food stuff, and Mimi, you do entertainment, and now I'm fucking happy. Everything's cool. Then the lady comes in with the cake, well, for the cake, and she lets them taste the flavor. It's like chocolate with buttercream, the plainest fucking flavor. It's like ever. But Joseline said it's delicious, it's melting in her mouth or whatever. She was like, yeah. So can you make a cake like a woman giving birth, and on her cootie cat it's gonna be like pubic hair and all of this? And the lady's like, yeah. Shani is embarrassed. She's covering her face like it's her cake or something. And that's just what Joseline keep on saying. Bitch, it's not your party. Like, nobody gives a fuck what you want. Like, I'm paying you a lot of money, and just do what it is that I want, no matter how, whatever you think it is. Yeah, so she said that she can make this cake. She can make it look similar to Joseline and birth and all of the stuff and the hair and all of the yuck going on down there. They was like, oh, well, you know, she's an entertainer, and your cake lady is a rapper. She was like, you a rapper, mate. So they then gassed this lady up so she could do the corniest rap on the face of the earth. No, I rap cornier than that, but it was pretty corny. It was on my level. My rap level of corniness. That's how bad it was. But yeah, it rhymed. And she stopped, and she was like, oh, you wanted me to do more? Okay, look, I'll keep on rapping. Yeah, so she alright. And I was like, okay, that was good. To gas that lady up a little bit. And they still trying to get Joseline, like, can we just really get rid of the pubic hair, though? Like, why does it have to... So, I don't think she got rid of the pubic hair. I really couldn't tell when I actually saw the cake. Alright, so now we have the shower that she been planning. The ballerinas come down in those little plastic see-through skirts. I actually think that it really is kind of elegant and cute. They got the violinists are there that were playing when the ballerinas were dancing and everything. And everybody's like, oh wow, so pretty. And it's just really pretty and everything. And Joseline's like, okay, but when the ratchet gonna happen? When the ratchet gonna happen? I need it to happen soon. So yeah, it begins. The strippers are out and dancing around. It's a whole bunch of people performing. I know I've seen Mariah Lynn. There were other people who I haven't the foggiest idea who they are. I'm old and out of the loop. Don't even worry about me. If you know who they are, good for you. I hope it was exciting. Dawn gets up and, you know, speaks on Joseline's behalf. Like, everybody knows she be tripping. But I happen to know her on another level. She's so sweet and blah, blah, blah. And Joseline over there crying and, you know, thinking that Dawn is changing anybody's mind. Anybody that's there must already fucking like you, so it don't even matter. It's not like she's speaking to your enemies and she's changing anybody's mind or anything like that. But yeah, it was still cute. And like I said, she was really, really happy. Mama D was there, and she was like, wow, I got Mama D to come out. She only come out for the Puerto Rican princess, and she's the queen in the palace, and blah, 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 blah. Apparently, she's also the queen of Atlanta. I wonder if Juicy knows. I wonder if Juicy knows that Mama D is the queen of Atlanta, because that's what Joseline said she was, okay? So she came down with her wand. And I don't know what it's called when you wand people. It's not knighting, because she's not a knight. Okay, but whatever. She came down and wanded the princess, the Puerto Rican one, of course. And she gave her like a little ass crown for Bonnie, which was really cute. And she thought it was very sweet. She was touched. Okay. Then they talking about this cake, and she like, we need to get over here by this cootie cat cake. And he was like, cut the cootie cat cake. Cut the cootie cat cake. She was like, if I cut off the titty jot, you gotta eat it? And he was like, well, I don't know if I mean, no, you gotta eat it. You gotta eat the cootie cat. And then they just started chanting, eat the pussy, eat the pussy. is pretty tacky. Okay. I think that if Bonnie is ever going to see this video, I think it needs to be edited. Well, it been needed to be edited because she got her legs all up in the air, clicking her shoes when the strippers was out. Like, are you so nasty? And your mother there, and your mama there. I mean, I know that she must know that you were a stripper, but I would think it might be slightly embarrassing for her and that you might tone it down. But shit, I guess since you the one rich and you the motherfucker that's making the money, I guess people gonna have to suck it the fuck on up. Or who knows? Her mother might have been a stripper too. Alright, so, the baby shower extravaganza is over, and all throughout the show they've been showing her in the cab on the way to give this birth or whatever, and in a car of some sort, and her contractions, and meeting up with the doula, going through the birth, her, you know, whining, her crying and breathing hard and whatever. So now the moment is here. They're on the day, I think it was December 28th, right? And her contractions are really, really close. I think that she said like probably a minute apart or something. So she got into the water because, you know, she's thinking, it seems to me she's thinking it's going to be a breeze. But at some point she does say that she's been doing this for days. So, she cannot take it. That's number one. She is going through it. Like you would think that she's dying. So it's so painful for her in this water. She's like, okay, I gotta get out. And they got her laying on the bed and they trying to, you know, calm her down and get her to bear down and all this stuff. So the doula's telling her, look, you need to bear down. You need to push. And she was like, I cannot. First of all, why did that make me laugh so Why did that make me laugh so hard? Now, I know it's not funny. What is funny about that? First of all, I need people to just use contractions. I can't. I cannot. And with the accent, I cannot. Done. I cannot. She had crust on the side of her mouth. I was like, now they know they could have wiped that off. I mean, it would have taken literally a second to come and wipe her motherfucking mouth off. In real life, of course, that doesn't matter. But her being a princess and everything, one would think, you know, that she would be mildly ashamed about something so petty and so silly, and that they would have fixed that up. But yes, she didn't give a fuck about none of that at that time. Edge is nappy. She can't remember contractions. Crusty ass mouth. She like, you know what? I was wrong, okay? For some reason, I thought that this natural birth thing was going to be something I could do. But now I'm saying, I ain't going to be able to do it. So I'm going to need to go to the hospital, all right? So I'm going to go to the bathroom, I'm going to put on some clothes, and we're out of this motherfucker. Because she talking about, she think that her soul is coming out of her body. She was like, no, I think I'm going to die. I think I'm going to die. I think I'm dying. So we're going to go to the hospital because I think it might be a danger to me and the baby. Apparently, the doula and the midwife was like, hell to the no. You ain't going nowhere. So you might as well just get your funky ass right on out the bathroom and come out here and push this baby out because we came too far. You ain't getting no epidural. Ain't none of that going down. It ain't going to happen. Let's make it happen. So apparently that's what happened. She done pushed it out and the baby is there. The baby is covered in all the goo like it always is, and they're wiping it off, and she's holding her, and I believe she's just sitting there kind of naked. She's crying. She's very, very emotional. Actually, a very, very touching moment, or so I thought, you know. Very emotional about being a mother. She can't believe that it's actually happening. And she was like, you know, I think my baby's beautiful and I love her so much, and all I could really wish for is that, you know, her daddy would love her just as much. So Dawn has him kind of like on FaceTime, and he sees the baby and he's like, well, congratulations and everything. She's like, thank you. He's like, she's beautiful. Where are you at? And I'm at the birthing center. He was like, can I come? I'll come right now. And she was like, yeah. So he was there immediately. Okay. And she's saying that she didn't want to deprive him of the beautiful moment. I mean, she was mad, but she felt like she needed to be a bigger person because the baby needs her father in her life and all that sort of stuff. You know, logical things that mothers should do when thinking about the happiness of their child. Yeah, so she was still mad about the denials and the court and all of that, but she like, fuck it, whatever. So he comes there, and he's pretty happy, and he's playing with the baby, and, you know, not playing, you know, holding her and all of that. Took his shirt off, got the baby sleeping on his chest, which I thought was super weird at first, but then so ultra sweet. I'm like, oh, because she just knocked right the fuck out on his chest. So she was just sleeping there like she knew him her whole damn life. And he thanking Joseline for calling him and letting him be a part of the baby's life. And she was like, well, look, I know we've been going through shit and about this co-parenting, like, we were doing stuff with the courts. He was like, we don't even got to do that. She was like, I don't even want to do that. Like, if you will just be there for her, if you'll just take care of your daughter, like, I don't have no problems with nothing. Like, you know, that's really all I'm asking for. And he was like, yeah, I'll definitely do that. So it looks like they're talking about not really, they don't want to fight. They just want to get along without the arguing and co-parent, and not really doing the court thing. She seems to be okay now with not taking him to court for child support, even though she was all about that child support a short time ago, and she made me get on the child support train and all of that stuff. But yeah, he was like, yeah, that's why I'm here. So she was like, the baby will be with me, but you'll be able to come see her whenever you want to see her, because I want you to see her. I want her to see you. I want you to be in her life. Because she said ideally she would like to have, you know, not have had a baby and be separate from the father. She would want a family, like I guess most people, not me, but most people will want things to turn out that way. So just whatever way that she could get her daughter to have both parents in her life, then she's just gonna do it. So it seems pretty cute, and you know, it's all love, and that's the fam bam. Okay, so that was the end of the episode. So it really was just going through her baby shower and the ridiculous demands, and then the birth and her I cannot moments. Yeah, and then the coming together of her and Stevie. So I don't think that he probably didn't tell her that he bought a house that has a room for the baby, because that's what he was doing, making sure that Bonnie was gonna have her own room or something, right? But I don't think Joseline has any intentions on moving in with him anyway. She's still hurt about him dissing her for all of those months. But I thought it was a cute little special, okay? And anything that makes me not have to take a lot of notes, I'm totally here for. So, yes. I don't know if I had very much review. It was basically a lot of more recapping, because I don't want to be too judgmental when speaking about somebody's birth, because that's just not a nice thing to do. But anywho, I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty cute. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments, and until the next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out my previous video. I also have a beauty and lifestyle channel you can check out, or swing by my fitness channel for a free workout. Don't forget to subscribe.